Hello class. Today we're going to work on a skill you have been using and will continue to use throughout your high school and college careers. I know we've written essays in the past and you have probably been writing them since elementary school, but we're going to learn more what needs to go into them and especially what to include in your introductory paragraphs today. We're going to learn today what constitutes a strong introductory paragraph and write our own in class. Your homework will be to write a rough draft of the rest of the essay and preparation for class tomorrow. Okay, you have all in front of you. Now I'm handing out a sample of an editorial essay from the New York Times. And let's look at the introductory paragraph and see if we can identify the things they have that are in their introductory paragraph, which would be in all of them. Let's read it out loud and then we'll talk about what they included that's in every essay. The horrifying video of a white police officer in North Charleston, South Carolina, shooting and killing an unarmed black man while the man is running away may still come as a shock to many Americans. But this heinous act, which the officer tried to explain away by claiming that he feared for his life, strikes a familiar chord in communities of color all across the United States. The case underscores two problems that have been increasingly clear since the civic discord that erupted last year after the police killed black citizens in New York, Cleveland, and Ferguson, Missouri. The first most pressing problem is that poorly trained and poorly supervised officers often use deadly force unnecessarily, particularly against minority citizens. The second is that the police get away with unjustly maiming or killing people by lying about the circumstances that prompted them to use force. So, what's in that paragraph that you think should be included in all introductory essay paragraphs?
An introduction or attention getter.
Very good. And what is the attention getter in this essay? Can you identify it? That's probably more than one sentence in this one. But what's the main point they're making that grabs your attention?
The first couple sentences.
That's right, Annalise. Maybe the killing of an unarmed black man. Don't you want to read more about that maybe right away? Something that might interest you? And then in our essays, usually we're going to use 3 main points and then introduce them in our introduction and then use them in the body of our essay. So we'd have 3 main body paragraphs. In this one, they only use 2. Can you identify those main points?
That officers are not trained or supervised and they use force against minority citizens. And that they get away with doing things that they shouldn't be.
Very good. Very good. So those are their 2 main points. That police are poorly trained. And that they lie about their actions to not be punished. As we read further into this essay, then, we can see that these main points are backed up with facts and other supporting information in the body of their essay. Now, can we all brainstorm and think of some topics that you might like to write about that would have really strong introductory paragraphs? Let's pick topics that would interest you as people. You don't have to write about the literature we've been reading or anything school related. What are some topics that you might want to learn a little bit more about and you think that maybe readers would be interested in? Anyone? Murphy?
Different types of cats.
Oh, that's a good one.
I really like cats.
I would like to know about different kinds of cats too. Anyone else? Annalise?
How about the benefits of exchange programs?
Oh, that would be really interesting. Do you know something about that, Annalise?
Yes. I was an exchange student.
And where did you go?
Japan.
That sounds interesting. Does anyone else have a topic?
What should we do if we can't come up with a topic?
Well, maybe think about things you're interested in. Is there a sport you play? Do you play a musical instrument? What's your favorite band? Do any of those things sound like they might be interesting to you?
Yeah, those might work.
Okay. All right, so let's everybody brainstorm some ideas. Maybe write 2, 3, or 4 down on your paper. Think about it a little bit. Decide what you want to write about, and then start working on your essays. And I'll come around and maybe give you some help if you're stuck, or help you work out your introductory paragraph. Okay? All right. Good job, class.